Okay, so I've got some craziness going on. And there's always a time, I know we've talked about this before, and I told you about working past the ugly. You just have to keep pressing forward. When you get to that ugly stage, and trust me, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will know. It's a stage where your mind is telling you, this may not work. This may not work. But you have to keep going. Even when you're not real sure yourself, you just got to keep going. And you'll see when it's all over. It all works out. Most of the time. Okay, so I've laid some black down. I'm just using your standard black. And I am using the Good Stuff, the Golden's Titanium White. And this is only the second time I've ever painted on canvas. So I'm learning things as I go, right along with you guys. The first time was that other when I showed you the example earlier. And this is just adding a little bit of definition to those circles. And Babs is going to laugh. My friend Babs. It's going to make them pop. It's an inside joke. It's going to make those circles pop. Okay guys, so we have gotten to a point where we are have the canvas pretty, I like kind of where it's at right now, okay? But we've got some touches we've got to add to, okay? We've got to make some of those things still pop a little bit. So I'm using the same pen that I talked to you guys about in my last postcard video, the Uniball Signo Bold 207. You can get it at Walmart, but it does beautiful on canvas as well. So I'm going to make some doodles, and then we'll come back and see where we're at. Okay, so I am liking this. It's going to fold like this. So this will be our front. And I'm probably, y'all know me, I'm probably going to go back and add a little doodles. I'll walk away, come back, walk away, come back, and kind of look and see what I think it may need to kind of bring it out. And then we will finish this up. Okay guys, welcome back. All my paint's dried, and what I've done is I have taken the canvas and I have stitched all around the edge. Not straight because I like it to look funky and messy. So all around twice, you can see on the inside. And then I took some my cleanup rag, which is like a muslin cloth, and I just tore a piece of it off so that I sewed in here. Oh, I sewed in here and I sewed here because these are going to be the ties that tie it. Okay, so we've got the front completed. We've got this is now dry. Okay, and so now it's time for us to put everything together. Okay, so what I want to do now is we're going to use our gel medium, and we're also going to use, just for some reinforcement, some score tape. I'm going to put the score tape okay, it's kind of hard to do this while I'm trying to get you guys to see everything. Okay. Okay, so we got some sticky on there. Alright, now, where is my callus tool? Callus tool. Some of the heavy gel medium that we used earlier. And I already can see where the book was. So I'm going to put a nice size blop, for lack of a better word, because I'm so technical with my terms. We're going to put a big blop right there. Okay, then I'm going to set the book there. And I might have to go out just a little bit. Yeah, I might have got that off just a touch. Let's put a little bit more back here. Alright. But I want this to be nice and tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure all of that is tight, because the front and back is not attached yet. And what I realized on the one that I made is that this, between the like the side, the binding part right there, it got a little loose on one of these, like I think right here. And so I wanted to make extra sure that that is closed now. So this is, I'm just going to work it and hold it, because it doesn't take that gel medium too terribly long to adhere. And then we have the score tape on top of it. So I feel confident that, I'll just take my big callus tool and rub it there. I feel confident that that's going to be fine. Okay, so all we're going to have left to do is to, I'm going to glue, I'm going to wait till this dries and I'll come back. But then we're going to glue this together and glue that together. And then we'll have a finished product. Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back for our final steps. So we have let our binding dry and sewed in our little ties. And so now all I'm simply going to do is adhere this with gel medium to the front of the cover. Now you don't necessarily have to do this part. It could just open up and this be the first page, but I want to just adhere, let me make sure y'all can see me, just adhere this to one another. So I'm just putting that gel medium on there and then pressing it down. Okay, and then we're going to do the back the same way. Now while I was waiting on all this to dry, I was thinking about, you could embellish the inside cover, you know, so take some scrapbook, painted paper, whatever, and you could actually cover that up so it would be a little decorated. That's an idea. Get it good and squished down. Okay, so I've got stuff all over my hands, but here is the final journal, and you tie it off right here. Okay. Alright, so here's the deal, guys. I am the team captain of Breast Cancer Awareness team in Foley, Alabama. I am going to link below for donations to the America's Cancer Society. Below you'll see the team link for my team. Any person that does a $20 donation or higher, I will enter into a drawing to win one of these journals. Breast cancer affects everyone. I personally have never had to deal with that fight, but my mother did have to deal with lung cancer. So any type of cancer that we can help, just the small little donations do add up. So I'm trying to do my part. I hope that you guys will do your part, and I will also announce the winner. The drawing will be after October the 25th, because October the 25th is the deadline in our 5-mile walk. So thanks guys for joining in. I hope that you will go out there and make you some journals, and please make sure you share those photos with me. Thanks.